Okay, I already made this build, and I wanted it to be better. I wanted it to basically I didn't want to bleed at all, right? I wanted to make sure the backfire that when I reload, I'm not bleeding at all, and I want to maintain a high amount of crit chance, crit damage. The fact is, I'm not gonna be able to, you know, not bleed and have like basically max critical hit damage and chance, while at the same time maintaining the survivability, because I also wanted it to be at 1.3 million armor. So you know what? I made a decision. I feel like it doesn't matter anymore, man. Like that little bit of bleed, I don't care about, because this hits so hard, man. I made a couple of differences. I mean, I made a couple changes to it, and I just started using it. I'm like, yo, why is this hitting so hard? There's no way. There's no way. I mean, it's nuts. Just watch the rest of the gameplay. That's all I gotta say.
Spotted, Sheriff.
So if you guys want to see the updated version of this build, you know, I made some changes. Not many, but you know, let me know down in the comments, because you know, I mean, I just have a pet peeve about the bleed, man. You know, like bleeding with the backfire. But you get to, like, if you're in prolonged fights, like especially like if you're in a legendary mission. By the way, I think I'm gonna try this out in legendary too. But if you're in prolonged fights and you're like, you know, shooting those mechanical dogs and chungas and stuff like that, you're gonna get to a point where you just you reach that 200% critical hit damage, and the bleed is it's not gonna bleed anymore, because when you reload, there's no more. You know what I'm saying? There's no more stacks to gain. So it just gets to the point where it doesn't matter, like, yo. And when you do bleed, like right now, you only bleed for like less than a second, you know what I'm saying? And then it's over with. So right now, I'm about to hit that cap, especially with this, oh my God, look at that. Oh my gosh, bro! You see that? If I hadn't got that dog down, he would have shredded me. I wouldn't have been able to reload. But the only way I was able to do that is with those stacks. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. See, right now, I'm at the point where when I reload, I'm not even bleeding. So it's like I'm in the zone now. It's berserk mode right here. Everything's getting shredded. Yeah, bro. Gotta start over now, but all good. I mean, maybe you know what? Actually, this will be a good idea, right? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. But maybe I should use like the booster hive instead of this EMP sticky bomb, right? If I use the booster hive, then just drop it down, because it gives me hazard protection, right? It gives me hazard protection, so I can use the booster hive to help, just like to get to that 200. To get me to that 200 stacks when I'm in those hard fights, you know what I'm saying? Let's see how it works. No bleed, no bleed, nope. They give me a 20% buff, 20% buff, you know. Like, how many seconds? remember. Oh, he's sniping.
That's the target agent.
Awesome thing about the backfire, man, is that it has this long magazine, you know what I'm saying? So you can like finish these enemies off like crazy. Where do I go from here? Down? Yeah, I can show you. You know what? I'm gonna just show y'all instead of making a brand new build. I'm gonna just show this build to you like at the end because yeah,
Nice.
I only made a few changes to it.
Nicely done, Sheriff.
All right, here it is, man. So what I did, there used to be a bleed resistance mod in here instead of a critical hit damage mod, and these 𝐦𝐨𝒫𝒔 gloves were actually rolled to weapon core, and they had hazard protection rolled along with the crit damage. So I just said,
Incoming backup request.
forget about the hazard protection on these gloves. These gloves are too amazing, and forget about the hazard protection mod, the bleed resistance mod that was in here. That way I can maintain my 1.3 million armor. And I'm about to actually right now, and actually at the moment, and I'm about to max this 9.5% hazard protection to 10, and that's what I'm doing all these bounties for, so I can get some shade points in order to optimize it fully. Then I'd be able to have 80% bleed resistance, because it doesn't even matter, man. Like, this is the crazy thing. It doesn't even matter once you get to 90% even. You still bleed for like a second. You have to have like 99% bleed resistance in order to not bleed with the backfire. So I think that little small margin of difference is not worth sacrificing the crit capability that you can gain. Like right now I'm at 185% critical hit damage. So that means this is basically maxed out and almost maxed at crit chance. Before, the crit chance was 44% and crit damage was like 172 or something like that. And my armor was 1.1 million armor. And this right here is just something different. You know, when you reach 1.3 million armor with unbreakable with that much crit damage to start with a backfire, it turns into something else. My thoughts on the booster hive, I think that it's just too much trying to put it down like in the middle of combat just to negate that small amount of bleed. So I think that I'm gonna just go ahead and grab my EMP sticky bomb back, go from there. But yeah, man, that's it. That's what I wanted to show you. And if you want to check out the build, like the original build, go ahead and click on this link. The best crit build I've made so far. So yeah, I'll catch you on my next video, man. I know this was something a little different, but you know, I mean, these times are dry, so I figured I'd just drop something a little different for once. I'll catch you on my next video. Peace out, fam.